Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans. So they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures.
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for? For the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer.
Welcome to this presentation of UPSL soccer action, live on YouTube and presented by the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this presentation of UPSL Georgia Premier Division action for the UPSL Georgia Conference. Atletico Buford, Georgia Athletic here at Shorty Howell Park in Duluth, Georgia. My name is Larry Weaver. Thank you so much for watching today. We have a very interesting situation coming in this match. You look at the league leaderboard for Zone 1, where we are at, and you will see that we have two teams at the exact opposite of the table. Atletico Buford at the top of the table, 16 points, 7 matches, 5 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. Georgia Athletic, 6 matches, 1 win, and 5 losses. Not going Georgia Athletic's way so far this season. Take a look over at the other zone, zone number 2, before we kick off here. Potros FC, with that win yesterday over Atlanta United Academy, take sole ownership of first place. Scenic City SC, LSA Norcross Pro, they are in the 3rd and 4th spots. That is the playoffs. Soccer Saves Lives, SSL, and Dalton United just outside. FC Birmingham and North Georgia United on the outside looking in. See the last minute handshakes as we get ready for this campaign. It's going to be interesting to see if Georgia Athletic can find their way back into the winner's circle, or if Atletico Buford, this team that came from Division I last season, if they are going to continue this winning way. And it was a surprise loss to them a few weeks ago as they fell to FC Columbus Elite on the road 2-1 down there at Otis Spencer Stadium. See the referees there for our campaign. Kieran Holton is our center official. Claire Martinez and Horacia Oliveira will be the ARs, and Griffin Westbrook will be the 4th official. As we get ready to get underway over here at Shorty Howell Park. It's not where Atletico Buford started the season. They started over at George Pierce Park, but they have been moved over here to Shorty Howell Park. Not a little different, but nonetheless, we get on with soccer, and it'll be Atletico Buford. They're going to get us underway first. They're in the white tops, black shorts, moving from right to left, and it is Georgia Athletic in the red kits, moving from left to right. Christian Suazo over the ball, getting ready to get us underway with that Voight ball. Voight, the official match ball sponsor of the UPSL. Last minute verifications just as we get ready for this match. Thank you so much for watching here on ASMG TV. Everybody is in position, ready to go. Center official just verifying all of the pitch, making sure that everything is ready to go. Pulls out the whistle, ready to get us underway. They're looking at making sure that the goals are all set up, ready to go. You can just see it off camera. And away we go here at Shorty Howell Park. Thank you so much for watching here on ASMG TV. Go back to Centeno. Come over here to the near side. Carlos goes out. Will be a throw for Georgia Athletic. Thrown in by Chavaria. And we have players on both sides of the pitch with the same last names. So I'll do my best to make sure that you know which team I'm calling for when I make the call. Long ball for Georgia Athletic is deflected. It'll roll all the way to Centeno. He'll control it. I'm sorry, that is Patino. Patino will send it. Nice little cut over here to the near side. Sent forward. Controlled by Chavaria of Buford. Cut off. Headed back. Back and forth we go here. Neither side really holding possession. Flicked back to the keeper. Not going to make it to him, and it'll have to be cleared by the defense to be throw 4. Atletico Buford. Thrown in for Buford. All the way back to the keeper. He'll play it. And immediately let go of it was Cardona. Over there to the far side. Back to defense. Back to Patino. He'll take his time. Now gets a little bit of pressure. Releases. Ruiz forcing him to give it. Chavaria just not able to get that ball in time to number 16, Johnny Rapolo. That ball cut off by Chavaria from Buford. Now on the attack, Suazo. One man to beat, holds up, square pass, other side, up and over the bar and out for a goal kick. Good little setup of play there for Buford. Take a look at this setup here. You see, good ball for Chavaria over here to Suazo. Suazo being held up, squares it over to the other side, instant shot, up and over the bar and out for a goal kick. Sent long. Good control there by Cardona. He'll give it over here to Carlos. Carlos holds up, plays it back. Salazar will go all the way back to Patino. Good ball forward for Buford. Over to the far side, Rapolo. He'll square it. Again, just a little off the mark for Neyra, number 7. And a foul committed by Buford. That'll It'll go back to the keeper. Delgado working back there in between the posts for Georgia Athletic. That one will deflect off of Buford, and it will be a throw for Georgia Athletic. Six minutes in, and it is Atletico Buford 0, Georgia Athletic 0, here for the UPSL Georgia Conference Premier Division action. Week match 8. Good clearance there by Buford. That'll be a foul committed by Georgia Athletic. And this is a chock-a-block weekend for action here on a Sunday. Match week 8. We had 2 matches yesterday, and we had one yesterday, Atletico Buford I'll spit it out. Potros FC and Atlanta United Academy. And then we had the match in the middle of the week. But most of the matches here for the Premier Division are on today, Sunday. And this is the beginning of Sunday. Chavaria with a shot up and over the bar and out for a goal kick. Good set of play there from the captain of Atletico Buford. He's had a lot of those types of strikes throughout this season so far. You take a look at this one. Receives it from Suazo here on the near side. Makes his way, give and go. Takes the shot. Doesn't miss by much. Just rises on him throughout the play as we come back live. Either side really owning possession there in the midfield. A foul will be committed by Georgia Athletic. Cardona controlling it in the midfield. He'll send one long. All the way down to Carlos. Great touch. Sliding across the pitch. Cleared out of the box by Georgia Athletic. That one will go up and over the head of Rincon, and it'll go all the way back to Patino. Controlled over here on the near side by Salazar. Gives it back to Dominguez. Dominguez looking around for a location to pass. He'll have to go back to Patino. Dominguez has about 30 yards to move forward if he so wishes. He'll send a long ball. Good chest down by Carlos. Gets it to Suazo. Suazo will take a shot, and he'll pull that one wide. Again, this Atletico Buford team is not afraid to take shots on goal. Coming out of the back is Georgia Athletic. Taken away by Buford. Get it over to Chavaria. Holds up, gives it to Neyra. Neyra wasn't able to do anything, but it goes to Carlos. He gives it back to Salazar and switches it immediately over to the other side of the pitch, into the box, headed away by Georgia Athletic. Again, here comes Neyra. Good cut, gives it to Chavaria, give and go, but Neyra just not able to control that ball, goes out, but it will be a corner for Atletico Buford. See here on this ball, Neyra makes the cut, give, go, right there, but he's just, that touch let him down, let it roll a little bit too far in front of him, and allowed the defense for Georgia Athletic to just knock it away for this corner. Center official wanting the defender for Georgia Athletic back a couple more yards. This will be an outswinger into the box, headed away by Athletic. Still in possession of Buford. Switch it over here to the near side. Suazo will head it back, trying to get it to Neyra, not able to do so. Suazo puts the pressure on it. Neyra wins it. Deflected off of the Georgia Athletic man. Still in play. Suazo gives it to Chavaria. He dummies it. What a sliding tackle there by Georgia Athletic to win possession, at least for a split second. That was a sensational tackle there by the Georgia Athletic defender. Player goes down, and it is a foul. Take a look at this clearance by the Georgia Athletic defender. See Suazo giving it to Jafaria. Jafaria let it roll, received it back, and that was just sensational. Now this will be a free kick for Cardona. Close to 40 yards out. Sent into the box, headed away by Athletic. Neyra loses it. Now Georgia Athletic, they're on the break. And Neyra just runs down. He's going to commit the foul back. They started to play advantage, but the foul was committed. So we will go back to that foul. Christian Suazo helps with the location of that ball. That ball over the top, rolls out, and it is a goal kick. We roll into the 14th minute. It is Atletico Buford 0, Georgia Athletic 0, here on ASMG TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get all our content, not just live events like this, but highlights, podcasts, so very much more right here on ASMG TV. Working out of the back from Patino and his defense. Carlos having to play back, but he plays right into the hands of Georgia Athletic. Atletico Buford get out of a jam. Chavaria just telling them to calm down, take their time. Carlos, he'll play back. That pass again off the mark by Carlos. Now an opportunity for Georgia Athletic. Two men have a chance. Shot taken and hits the outside posting and will be a goal kick. That's 2 times in a row that number 12, Gerardo Carlos for Atletico Buford with a bad pass. Ethan Ruiz, number 9, trying to exploit the opportunity for Georgia Athletic. Just hit the outside netting that time. Now, here comes Buford. Over the top, over on the far side. Rapolo running it down. He has it. Holds up, sends it across. It's going to get to Neyra right at the top of the box. Cleared away by the defense. Still bouncing. Chavaria might get there. He did not. Good work by Athletic. Angels Chavaria of Georgia Athletic cleared that ball, number 8. Salazar. He'll play it here to Carlos. Carlos just a little off his game so far in these first 15 minutes here on the near side for Atletico Buford. Willard Honham, there's another mistake. Ruiz has it. He'll take the shot, and that one is in the net for Georgia Athletic to go up 1-0. And again, that's what happens. You see that is number 12, Gerardo Carlos, has just been off of the ball these first 15 minutes, and you see right here, tries to come up to slide tackle, completely misses. Ethan Ruiz all alone, and he just, calm as you would like it, right past Patino to make it 1-0 Georgia Athletic here in the 16th minute. Goal by number 9, Ethan Ruiz. It's a nice goal for Georgia Athletic. See if Atletico Buford can get back in this match. They said they were surprised against FC Columbus Elite. It was a shocker of a result as they fell 2-1 on the road. They started the season with that stunning defeat of Kalanji Pro Profile 8-3. Defeated Pachuca, Georgia. Georgia Impact was that 0-0. Defeated Georgia Revolution. Fell to FC Columbus Elite. Unfortunately for Georgia Athletic, the only win that they had was the opener against FC Columbus Elite, 5-0. The rest have all been losses. 6 losses in a row. Kalanji, Pachuca, Georgia Impact, Georgia Revolution, all defeating Georgia Athletic. Patino. A little slow in releasing that ball. A little bit of a nick on it allows Georgia Athletic to come away with it. Took them a moment to work themselves into this game, but Georgia Athletic starting to express themselves here in the 19th minute. Be a throw here for Athletic. Chavaria on Hills will get us underway. Ruiz, that pass deflected. Carlos makes the turn, and he gets taken down and fouled by Samuel Fuentes, number 10. Back underway. Center official thought about blowing the whistle, wanting it back a little bit farther than it was, but allowed it to go ahead and play on. End-to-end action right now in the 19th minute. That one deflected and knocked out to be a throw off of Dominguez. If you want to be a center official, you better have good cardio. See our center official running end-to-end right now. Looking for a long throw is Georgia Athletic. Deflected away by Cardona. And that one is going to be a yellow card. Center official trying to calm everybody down and give the yellow card to the Athletic man. Take a look at that foul. You see the throw. And right there, high boot. That's why. Number 7, Fabio Neira, received that yellow card in the 20th minute. It's going to be a good opportunity for Georgia Athletic. Kevin Vargas coming out and shaking player's hand. I believe it was Neira who got that yellow. Could have been Vargas too. We'll find out at a later date when we get the match report. Center official walks the 10 yards. Because this is only about 25 yards out, and we are just almost in line with that far post. 5-man wall. 3 men over the ball for Athletic. 1 walks off. Struck, but off the mark. Tried to sneak it past the wall and in that far corner. Not going to be able to do it. 22nd minute. About halfway through the first half. Georgia Athletic with the 1-goal lead. Patino. Sends a long ball forward. Headed. And Suazo gets it again, but cleared once again by Georgia Athletic all the way back to the defensive line. Salazar trying to usher it out. He's going to earn the foul off of Ruiz. And you see the AR saying the foul is for the turn as he turned Salazar. Patino thought about releasing it. He'll hold it for a little bit longer before going over to the far side. Trying to build up play. Forward to Suazo. Nice ball over to Rapallo. Trying to give it back to Suazo. Able to get it, but a great tackle there by the Georgia Athletic man. Good work coming out of there, holding off that challenge from Buford. Foul will be called. Neither one of these teams afraid of getting physical. As long as we don't get a little bit beyond what is considered normal. Ball lifted forward, headed down. Straight up in there. Chavara is able to get it down. He'll get it back, sends it forward. Suazo will get control of it. He's here on the near side, right at the edge of the box, into it. Slides it across. Cut off. Win it back. Lose it again. Georgia Athletic doing really well defensively in this match. Trying to work that ball down the line. Lose it in center circle. Go back. Get it to Neira. Gives it to Suazo. Suazo lifts it over the top. A beautiful ball, but Rapallo was offside. Rapallo just unable to hold his run. See that wind coming across the pitch from near side here to far side on the left side of the pitch. The right side, you almost don't see it, but you can see a little bit on the canopy over there on the far side behind the corner. And we have just had wind pretty much the last 2 weekends. And you could really see how it affected the game yesterday between Atlanta United Academy and Potros FC. Sent forward. Suazo turns. Goes around the defender to Rapolo. Rapolo lays it off. Ball across. But it goes out, and it will be a goal kick. Just hit with a little too much on it. Nothing that Chavaria was going to be able to do to run that one down. It'll go to Delgado. His first 25 minutes of this match has been rather uneventful. See if that continues in this match. Atletico find their way into matches. I've seen a couple times where they've been very, very tight. And then, for whatever reason, in the second half, they just find another gear. Center official wanting to have a conversation with the athletic man. Again, physicality. Either one of these sides not willing to, they have no problems getting a shoulder or a little bit of a bump from here and there, as long as it's not too egregious. Salazar will play it centrally, but they'll have to go back to Patino. He'll go over to the far side. That ball deflected out, and it'll be a throw for Athletic. Like I said, this is the beginning of just a slew of games here in the Georgia Conference today. 4 o'clock, Pachuca, Georgia. They'll take on FC Columbus Elite. Here's a ball over the top. That one is not going to get there. 5 o'clock, Georgia Impact is going to take on Georgia Revolution. 7 o'clock, Scenic City will take on Dalton United. That'll be somewhat of a northern derby, as Scenic City up there in Chattanooga and Dalton United not that far away. North Georgia United, they'll take on SSL, Soccer Saves Lives, at 7 over at Riverbend Park. And then at 7:30, we will bring you here on ASMG TV, LSA Norcross Pro and FC Birmingham. That is going to be an interesting game, I am sure. Into the box is Rapolo, lifts it across, not going to get to any of a teammate. Rolls out, and it'll be a throw for Georgia Athletic. Thrown in by Georgia Athletic rather quickly. Switching play, one-timed it, and wasn't the best clearance. Rapolo wins it back, but loses it before getting possession again, this time by Vargas. They'll go all the way back to defense. Over here to Salazar. Salazar will try to give it one time there. It's knocked out, be a throw. Carlos. Chavaria, Carlos. And back to Salazar. Ball going forward. Cut off by Athletic once again. Again to Ruiz, and Patino having to come way out of his box to clear that one. And they called that ball out by Ruiz, saying that it was deflected off of him when Patino cleared it. Ruiz was baffled on that call, as he felt Patino had been the last one to make contact. Again, Atletico Buford just taking their time with the ball, rolled it back to Patino. He was not exactly ready for it, but he got it nonetheless. Neyra comes back, receives it, gives it to Carlos. He'll give it back to Salazar. Salazar with a pass forward, cut off by Neyra. He's trying to get it to Chavaria. Patina will give it right back to Salazar. Moves forward, looking to release. Finally does so. Gets it to Rapallo. Flick over there to the far side. Good turn. Still in control. And loses it in the midfield. Win it back. Neyra. Advantage is being played. Chavaria gets into the box. Gets past the first man, but he is not going to get past the second. It is knocked out, and it'll be a throw for Atletico Buford. Here in the 31st minute, Carlos quickly back underway. Salazar to Dominguez. He'll go over to the far side. Controlled. Sent to the box. Headed away. Athletic looking to transition. Good ball down the line, but it's not going to be able to get past Dominguez as he gives it to Patino. He'll give it right back to Dominguez. And they will continue to trade passes between one another before giving it to Salazar. Good ball forward to Cardona. Surveys. Able to get it to Chavaria, the captain. Deflected, but Carlos is there. He'll let it roll out. It'll be a throw. Chavaria had wanted that one, but it was cut off by Georgia Athletic. Suazo will win it yet again in center circle. Hold up there by Vargas before giving to Salazar. Again, cut off the passing lanes. Georgia Athletic is controlling those passing lanes in their half. Over to the far side, but he's going to be offside. You see Dominguez with his arm up from about 15 yards back as soon as that ball moved forward, as he had caught the Georgia Athletic man in the offside trap. Neyra over to the far side. Rapallo is going to get it. Trying to get it to Suazo. And Suazo with the first real good shot on goal for Atletico Buford here in the 33rd minute. Good save there by Daniel Delgado. And I believe, did Delgado go out of the box? No, they're calling a corner. Because Delgado made a proper save. We'll see if we can watch that here in just a second. Quickly taken, given to Carlos, and cleared. Back to Chavaria. Tried to get it to Suazo, wasn't able to. Carlos steps over the sliding challenge. Chavaria, Suazo. Suazo in the box, takes the shot. Save by Delgado. Georgia Athletic man went down, lifted into the box again, headed, tries the bicycle, unable to do anything with that one. And Athletic man is down. That looks like it is number 17, Diego Alvarado. Let's take, and then we also have a Atletico Buford man down. Let's see if we can see what happened here. Let's start with this replay. You see that step over there. Gets it to Suazo, takes that shot and just punches that one away. Does Delgado. Again, on this one, you see Delgado coming out. Does he go past the line? And you see the whistle is blown. I can't tell if he went past the line or if it was a delay. I'm not quite sure what that was. Nonetheless, Diego Alvarado is okay. He's over at the sidelines getting a conversation with the coach. Center official and Horatio, the AR, having a conversation, and there is a card. That card's going to be issued to Delgado here in the 36th minute. And you see Horatio Oliveira, who's also one of the centers from games here in the UPSL Georgia Conference, just letting Delgado know what the ruling was for. 36th minute, Georgia Athletic 1, Atletico Buford 0. Goal in the 16th minute by number 9, Ethan Ruiz. Suazo gets past the man, sliding across, shot over the bar and out for a goal kick. Neyra coming in on that one, just unable to finish off that pass from Suazo. Take a look again. Gets it into the box, cuts it, and the on-runner, Neyra, just not able to finish that off. Suazo getting past Velez, number 23. Player down for Georgia Athletic. A little bit of an equipment fix before we get underway. Give us a moment to talk about those matchups. You look at all of these fixtures for today throughout the UPSL Georgia Conference. We've even got to update the match that we're watching. There it is better. Atletico Buford down by 1. Pachuca, Georgia. They'll be the first behind this match. Then Georgia Impact. Then it gets jam-packed. Scenic City, North Georgia United, LSA, Norcross Pro will be over there at Meadow Creek Stadium to kick off at 7:30. Again, that is number 17, Diego Alvarado, excuse me. Feeling the effects. Those challenges got to come off the field yet again. As the trainer came on, if needed, Georgia Athletic, they'll have to rely on one of their 7 substitutions for Alvarado if he's unable to continue. Chested down, controlled by Athletic, lifted over the top, headed, and back forward. But offsides was called by the AR here on the near side. And Salazar will get us back underway, gives it to Cardona. Cardona taking his time before he gives it to Salazar. And Chavarria, Salazar, they'll trade passes before giving it back to Cardona. He'll send a long ball down the line. Chavarria runs it down, is onside. Into the box, bouncing. And will be a goal kick. Good opportunity once again for Atletico Buford here. See this ball over the top. Chavarria runs it down. The captain gets past the first man into the box. Just nobody there. Defender misses the clearance as it bounces through and out. Underway in the 40th minute. Back to Patino. Buford able to control the ball in their half and first part of Georgia Athletics half, but they just not able to do anything in that final third of the pitch. Suazo not able to control it, out for a throw. See, they're just not able to do anything in that final third over there. Their third and the middle third, they're able to control. That final third is just eluding them right now. Straight up in the air, controlled and out. Salazar not able to control that ball. Let it come away with it, lose it in the midfield. Vargas goes back to the defense and to Patino. Salazar under pressure quickly by Ruiz, able to release it to the far side. Chavaria with it. Gets it over there to Rapallo. He takes a shot. Saved by Delgado. Great foot save by the Athletic keeper. That was a great opportunity for Atletico Buford to equalize. Spit it out. Released by Ruiz. Patino will get there just with the assistance of Dominguez. Nice ball, but not able to get it to Suazo. It just rolls to Delgado. Delgado looking superb here in the first 42 minutes. Cardona to Carlos. He'll have to go back to Patino. Surveys before giving it to Salazar. Salazar gives it to Neira. And back to Cardona. Makes the turn. Good move through center circle. Down the line over here to Carlos. Good ball forward. Sliding across in the box. Cleared. Headed by Cardona. Both men missed that one. Kind of collide with each other. Vargas and Salazar, I think that was. Vargas has it. Gives it over to Salazar. He's moved significantly forward from that center roll, that center back roll. Back in possession of Buford. Good ball forward from Cardona in the corner. Thrown in quickly, but lose it immediately. Lets it roll, but it's going to roll right back into possession of Buford. Not able to control it, rolls out, and it's a throw. Be interesting to see if Atletico Buford can do anything, if the coaches can see what's going on, because they're just a little off in this first half. They've just been a step behind the passing so far, especially Carlos, number 12, Gerardo Carlos, and there's another high boot. And I believe he should probably receive a yellow card. If it was Neira that I had down for a yellow earlier, that could be a red. But it appears it's not. I am surprised that no card was issued. See here, the throw, as it's bouncing, and that's a straight boot to the forehead. Kevin Fuentes is okay. Free kick, it's in center circle, so it'll be lifted forward as we're finishing up regulation. See how much stoppage time we'll receive. Into the box, headed away. Georgia Athletic really haven't had anything really on goal since that goal from number 9, Ethan Ruiz, in the 16th minute. Most of their attack since then has been easily thwarted by Atletico Buford. Be a throw. Fighting past the one challenge, but misses on the second as that slide tackle clears the ball for Buford. Be a throw for Athletic. Lifted into the box, and Patino had it, bouncing around, and he's going to earn the foul. Back underway quickly. Again, lose it. That time Fuentes gets it for Atletico, and that one Athletic, and it goes up and out. It'd be a goal kick for Atletico Buford. See here quickly on that foul against Patino. You see as this ball comes in, Patino goes up, and right there, secondary foul as well. Back live. Atletico Buford. Travaria trying the acrobatics, unable to do so. Throw for Athletic. Still waiting to find out. Never got a confirmation on how many minutes of stoppage time we were going to receive. Center official not with the whistle to his mouth, so we're still playing on. Neyra working his way around, shot, and he pulls that one wide. Deflected, will be a corner. Good individual effort there by Fabio Neyra, number 7. Be an in-swinger from Chavaria. Cleared. They'll do it again. Into the box yet again. Cleared once more by Athletic. Buford, get it back. Good movement by Cardona. Lose it and get it right back. Dominguez over to the far side, trying to run it down. Rodriguez, he's not going to be able to. Center official looks at his watch. Asks for that ball back a few yards. Four minutes through stoppage time here at Shorty Howell Park. Be a throw for Athletic. Looks at his watch and blows the whistle for halftime. So an interesting result so far as we go into halftime with the score. Atletico Buford 0. Georgia Athletic 1. Georgia Athletic, bottom of the table. Atletico Buford at the top of the table. We'll see what happens in the second half. Can Atletico Buford find their way back, or is Georgia Athletic going to come away with their victory? Something they need very much. We'll find out here in just a few minutes. We'll step away, let you get a drink and a beverage, or drink and a snack. We'll come back for the second 45 here at Shorty Howell Park. It is Atletico Buford 0, Georgia Athletic 1.
Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans. So they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures.
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for? For the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer. Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans. So they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures.
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for? For the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer.
Welcome back here to Shorty Howell Park and Duluth, Georgia, excuse me. Underway quickly in the second half. It was at half, Georgia Athletic 1 and Atletico Buford 0. It is Georgia Athletic with the ball first. They are in the red kits moving from right to left. Atletico Buford in the white tops and black Shorts moving from left to right. That goal scored in the 16th minute by number 9, Ethan Ruiz. And then both teams really struggled to maintain possession in the final thirds. Say more attempts towards shots was for Atletico Buford. That goal, if you watched on the highlights at halftime, coming from a mistake from number 12, Gerardo Carlos. Now here is Atletico Buford on the attack. Trying to get around, deflected, and cleared by Velez. Good turn, getting out of the jam, holding off Carlos, but cannot hold off the second attempt. Now, possession into the box. Lifted across, but he's off sides. At halftime, Will Bagrul, number 9, coming on for Atletico Buford. Delgado releases, gets us back underway. Back forward. Won by Ponce and fouled. Quickly restarted by Buford. Dominguez to Salazar, immediately over to Carlos. One times it with Cardona, but Cardona's pass off the mark, out for a throw. Long throw in from Athletic. Carlos, that ball gets deflected, and it will be a throw for Buford. Give it to Gutierrez. Gets it to Ponce. Move over to the far side. Nice ball forward, but not going to get there to Bagrul. It will roll out. Goal kick. You are watching UPSL Georgia Conference action, Premier Division, here on ASMG TV. Thank you so much for watching as we bring you this live action here at Shorty Howell Park in Duluth, Georgia. Sent long and right back to sender, but it will go out. Marquez will roll that over to Alvarado to take. Alvarado looks to be better now, as he had to have some treatment due to an injury there in that first half. Had to fix his boot as well. Patino will give it to Dominguez and to Gutierrez, over to Salazar. Buford still playing this methodical ball, taking their time. Nice. Consecutive passing is what they want. Bagrul into the box, across, shot over the bar, out for a goal kick. Another opportunity for Atletico Buford. That one well off the mark. Have to locate a second Voight ball. Voight, the official match ball sponsor of the UPSL. If you want to own a match ball as well, you can go to UPSLfanshop.com. It can pick you up a Voight match ball. While you're there, you can also pick up some team apparel. There's some teams here in the UPSL Georgia Conference, the likes of FC Birmingham, Potros FC, Kalanji Pro Profile, as well as the national champions, Tennessee Tempo. You can pick up a shirt to support them. Part of the proceed will go back to the club. Support your friends and your team by going to upslfanshop.com. Trying to fight his way through is Rodriguez. Back roll, and he goes down and earns a foul. As you can hear the rain beginning to fall here in Duluth, Georgia. You see right there, Rodriguez goes down. Baggerel has it, tries to make the turn, and is just taken off of his feet by Velez. So this will be a free kick for Atletico. It's about 24, 25 yards out. There's a 5-man wall with one lane on the ground. Shots off the mark and out for another goal kick. And Daniel Delgado will wait to collect the ball. Said we are the first of many games to be played here in the Georgia Conference today on this Sunday. And fouled there by Kevin Fuentes, and Fuentes is going to get a yellow card for that one here in the 53rd minute. Center official doing his best to keep control. Patino that'll get us underway here in now the 54th minute. Salazar over to the far side. Trying to get around his Ponce, and he is going to commit the foul. You can see the rain starting to increase, just a light rain. Do not expect any rumble or lightning that would delay us. But one of these fall rainy days. Temperatures in the low 60s. Not something you're common here in Atlanta for sure. But it is fall. Throw for Athletic. Headed away by Buford. A little bit of acrobatics. Didn't get charged for a high boot. Controlled by the defensive line of Atletico. Get it to Gutierrez. Able to get it forward to Suazo. Suazo holding it. Play it back. Gutierrez goes over to Salazar. And it'll make its way to Ponce. Gets it forward. Just nobody there to receive that ball. Delgado will take his time before he has to pick that up, and he'll send the ball forward. And out for throw for Buford. A reminder to the viewer, this is an artificial turf surface, so this light rain is going to make this pitch extremely fast and extremely slick. Suazo has it. Trying to go across to the far post. Not able to get there. Cleared by Athletic. Carlos recovers for Buford. They'll go all the way back to Dominguez. That pass off the mark to Rodriguez. Now here comes another attack. Good ball from Fuentes. And Dominguez battling there with Rincon. Rincon coming away with it. But his pass is picked up by Buford. And they lose it right there in the midfield. Again, back and forth. And a foul committed there by William Marquez, number 22. Quickly taken. Lifted into the box, bouncing through and passing out for a throw. Thrown in quickly. Controlled by Fuentes, number 10. Foul on Fuentes. He's got to be careful. He's already on a yellow card. Does not need another one. Remember, red cards here in the UPSL not only come with a suspension, they also come with a monetary fine. Don't want to have to pull that fine out of your own pocket as a player. Sent long, gets past two bag rule. Tried the pass and it was cut off, but it gets to Suazo. Suazo held off by the defender, and William Marquez with another great defensive job there for Athletic. Be a throw for Buford. Quickly thrown in. Suazo into the box. Chavaria gives it and deflected. Still in play, but a foul is going to be called on Adam Ponce. Again, Diego Alvarado with a foul committed on him. He is the journeyman for Athletic today. He has taken the brunt of these fouls by Atletico. 59th minute. Georgia Athletics still holding on to that 1-0 lead over Atletico Buford. Either side able to do much since that 16th minute. Still got about a third of a match to go. Here's an opportunity, but Patino is going to get there. Headed forward. That'll go back. And immediately forward yet again from... Here's an opportunity. Gets past, shot, and it's in. There's the opening goal for Atletico Buford coming in the 60th minute. Goal scored by number 10, Carlos Chavaria. You see, this time with the ball forward, get it to Bagrill, and he's able to get it to Chavaria, and he's able to slide it past Delgado for the opener and equalizer for Atletico Buford. Carlos Chavaria. Nicaraguan national team player, captain of this Atletico Buford team, has really made a name for themselves here in the Georgia Conference. They come in from Division I. They had played in the division final. Now here's another opportunity for Buford. Cross, headed, and just a little too much. Are they going to run it down? Yes, he is going to be able to keep it in, is Suazo. Back to Cardona, and that one over the bar and out. Buford came into this season. They had played in the promotional final between themselves and Scenic City. Scenic City coming away with the win in the promotion. And lucky for Atletico Buford, with the reorganization of the Premier Division moving to 2 zones, and the 15 teams, they were given an opportunity to play up, and they took it. And man, have they capitalized so far. They've got to hold off a challenge there. Great tackle by Rodriguez. To be a throw for Athletic. Experience that the 31-year-old Chavaria can give this Atletico Buford team. Having that experience with, here's an opportunity for Baggerel. Gets past the 2 defenders all alone. Gets past Delgado, takes the shot, and he puts it away to extend a lead for the first time for the league leaders, Atletico Buford. They go up 2-1. Just look how fast they transition once they finally got it going in the right way. He gets around Delgado and just puts it in the back of the net to go up 2-1 here in the 63rd minute. Substitute for Athletic. It'll be the end of the day for Kevin Fuentes. He'll be replaced by Pedro Mendez. Kevin Fuentes doing his best Ronaldinho impersonation there. We're getting close to Halloween. Looks great. Hernandez over in the air, but that's going to go right to Patino as the rain continues to fall here at Shorty Howell Park. Takes his time, does Patino, before he picks that up in the 65th minute. Athletic trying to begin an attack of their own. Commit the foul. Advantage is being played for Atletico. Foul was committed by Buford. I can't say, again, just cannot say enough for the experience of Chavarria, what he really brings to this Buford team. Playing pretty much throughout the world played in Spain and Malta, Iran, Tunisia, had those CONCACAF games, the Gold Cup games, World Cup qualifiers, just the experience that he can give these younger players of what it takes to move up to that professional rank. It's so vital. Athletic win it back in the midfield. Play it over here to the near side. Controlled. Has to play it back to the defensive line. Marquez over to Gutierrez. He'll send a long ball forward. But that's just off the mark. You can see the frustration there on Alvarado as that ball just nowhere positive for Athletic to go. They're just struggling this year. This is not the Georgia Athletic that we have seen in seasons past. They're struggling to put goals on the board. Suazo gives it to Chavaria. Gets around the defender. Loses it in the box. And cleared. Velez just got enough of it to slow Chavaria down. Allow his teammate to clear that ball out. Goes back to the midfield and out by Buford on the attack again. Makes it through center circle. Looking for the runner. Going to get it there from Rodriguez. Gets past the first man. Trying to get past the second man, but it rolls out as the rain begins to subside here in the 68th minute. You're watching UPSL Georgia Conference Premier Division action right here on ASMG TV. Atletico Buford 2, Georgia Athletic SC 1. Cleared, put back forward by Buford. Nice little touch by Chavaria. Suazo makes half a turn before giving it back to his defense. Dominguez will go back to Patino. Give him a wide pass if he wanted it. He'll go over to the far side. Carlos. And immediately right back to Salazar. Patino. Go right back to Salazar. Not the prettiest of passes as it went right across the face of goal. They made it work. Chavaria. Gets the give and go. Gets another ball forward. Chavaria has pace. Tries to get it. Step over. Lays it off to Suazo. And Suazo puts it away. What a selfless act by the captain, Chavaria, to give Suazo the goal and make it 3-1. This ball, he gets past the defense. It's 3-on-2. He slides it across. Nothing that Georgia Athletic could do. He puts it away, does Suazo, and makes it 3-1 in the 70th minute. And Chavaria had every ounce of opportunity if he wanted to put that away and make it a brace, and he elected to slide it over and let Christian Suazo put another one away to continue his goal scoring. As he's in the hunt for that golden boot. Unfortunately for him, he's got the likes of Wilfred Camden Chopa and Nazario and Bamio in front of him. Have to make up a couple goals to have an opportunity. Chested down, controlled. And that one off of Suazo. It'll be a throw for Athletic. Physicality increasing. As I said in the first half. In the air. If this continues the way it is now, they will continue their winning ways. Would Atletico Buford. Georgia Athletic again, they would be hunting yet again for some type of life as they have struggled this entire season. Ball into the box, and that one finds its in, and they get one back. It's what Athletic needed to do. They need to get back on the score sheet quickly and equalize. Otherwise, they're going to let Buford walk away with one. Look at this corner. In-swinger coming in. And right there, put away. What a goal. To make it 3-2. Now it's getting interesting. 73rd minute. Can Georgia Athletic find the equalizer? Can Buford hold them off? Got about 18 minutes to find out. Baggerel. Stand up. Pass across. Good ball. Shot. And it's in the back of the net. Say no more. As soon as Georgia Athletic go on the board, Atletico Buford come right roaring back and put one past Delgado to make it 4-2. Take a look at this one. Baggerel standing up. He'll slide it across to Ponce, and Ponce right past two defenders and Delgado. Even had the time to settle that ball before he took the shot. And it is now 4-2. And it's getting away from Georgia Athletic in a hurry. They have just not had the season. It has been a challenge for them. They've only been able to win one match so far after 6. And they've still got to take on Pachuca, Georgia, Kalanji Pro Profile, and Georgia Impact. So their remaining 3 matches are not going to be easy in any sense. Georgia Athletic, they've got to take on Georgia Revolution next. That will be a battle as Georgia Revolution, they have started to stumble in their season as well. Currently in 4th place, but tied there with Pachuca, but a win from Georgia Impact, they would see them fall out of the playoffs. They were able to make the playoffs last season for the first time, but fell in the first round to LSA Norcross Pro. Let's see if Revolution can make it to the playoffs this season. We'll find out here in just a couple weeks. Player goes down for Buford, but no flag foul. Lose possession right outside of center circle. Athletic. Right now, Buford doing everything they can to hold off Kalanji Pro Profile. They were defeated them, like I said, in the first week, 8-3. If they're able to win this, they'll extend their lead on Kalanji to 6 points. Though they'll have given Kalanji 2 games in hand. Kalanji Pro Profile will not play next week as they'll be competing next Sunday in the U.S. Open Cup 3rd round qualifier against Mint Hill FC from North Carolina. This win will also keep Buford at the top of the table on both zones as league leaders in Zone 2. Potros FC, they've only played 5. They have 15 points. They played 5 matches. They are the undefeated team left in the league. This will be Buford's 8th match. So here's an opportunity for Buford. Laid off. Dominguez gets Baggerel, save. He was offsides. He knew he was. And the tug of the shirt. Now, Alvarado working down the near line here. Good pass forward. Ruiz, the opening goal scorer of this match, he goes down and is fouled. Ruiz opened the scoring in the 16th minute. Center official help him up. Said he is taking the shots for this team along with Diego Alvarado. Both of them taking the brunt of the fouls. 2-man wall for Buford. Right about 10 yards out. Into the box, cleared. Thrown in. Over to centrally. Lose possession to Suazo. Suazo going towards his goal, and he's going to, looked like he committed a foul there, but no foul was called. Varia cannot control that ball. The yellow card is going to be issued to number 11, Thomas Jimenez, for Georgia Athletic. And understand why he was upset. Take a look here. See Suazo just kind of sticks his boot out. No foul was called. He got away with one. Over here to Alvarado. Good work by number 19, Esteban Rodriguez. The defender holding up Alvarado, forcing him out of the box. Make the mistake, rolls it out. Goal kick. We start into the 81st minute. 10 minutes of regulation to go, plus any stoppage time. Can Georgia Athletic find 2 goals to equalize, or will it be another win for Atletico Buford? foul. Patino will go back over to the far side. And at this point, Atletico Buford doesn't need to attack forward if they so wish. If they want to just possess the ball, they can. This comes a substitution for Georgia Athletic, excuse me. Jan Mariep is going to be coming on. Just getting some finalization of the paperwork before substitution comes on. Baggerl is going to win this. Gets past, shot, and just able to flip it over the bar and parry it is Delgado, or that could have been 5. Layer down for Buford. Look at this ball. Absolutely exquisite ball through the defenders. Caught napping. And Baggerl almost getting that one. Substitute coming on. Mariep will replace number 8. Angel's Chavaria. It'll be a corner for Atletico Buford. Takes it low. Dominguez sent it in. I'm sorry, that was Cardona who tried to slot that through. And going to be tugged down, and that's going to be a yellow card for number 13, Adden Ponce, as just holding up the Georgia Athletic man. A tactical foul. Be inside the center circle. Mendez will get us back going. Center official was not ready, so we will get ready to go again. Long switch for Athletic, able to get it. Move central, a shot pulled wide out for a goal kick. Good attempt there for Georgia Athletic. See this nice control of the ball, gets past Carlos, comes centrally, shot taken, and just pulled wide by Jimenez. Ball controlled and located by Patino, gets us back underway. Cut off by Athletic. And that pass just off the mark, and you can see the frustration from Rincon, number 7. Did not like that pass. Athletic have just been a little off this entire season. We've seen the Lions play some very high-scoring matches throughout their time here in the UPSL Premier Division, but they're just, this season, for whatever reason, just not on all cylinders. You have to remember that this UPSL system, 2 seasons, a spring and a summer, or a spring and a fall, excuse me. And if you are out while that national playoff is going, you only get about 6 weeks to prepare your squad for the next season. And especially here in the fall, when you have players that end up having to take a responsibility for college duties, you lose some players. Just like in the springtime, you generally lose players that play high school, if that's such a thing these days, is far more players are moving into the UPSL system than ever before. Over 800 teams in the UPSL system now, with the women's division, men's, Premier and Division 1, and Youth Academy 13, 15, 17. That ball will go out. See a throw for Buford. Rodriguez will come up to take this. As we pass the 87th minute. Here comes the throw. You can just see his feet past that tent because of the rain that has been falling here in Duluth. That'll be a corner. Taken short. Deflected off of Marquez. But that pass just shows how this match has been going and this season has been going. Just not on the same page are these Georgia Athletic Lions. At times they just do not look cohesive. Baggerel gets into the box. Taken down. No foul is called. He tried to earn a penalty there. Not going to get it. That ball coming back forward off of Cordona. Lose possession. Alvarado trying to streak down the near side. Sent forward. Patino is going to get there, and he'll just send it forward. And he sent it forward into positive space, not out. He sent it just out into the midfield. Allowed his players to run it down, in which they did. Now Carlos slide across, not going to get there. Cut off by Martin Gutierrez. Diego Alvarado again. How many more sprints does the young man have? He has been sprinting down this near channel the entire second half. Ethan Ruiz attempting to do the same. Good tackle by Suazo. In the last minute of regular time. Holding up Ruiz. Across the box, headed in. What a save late in the match for Patino. And he had to get that one right, or that would have made it 4-3, and then would have got very interesting in what is probably going to be several minutes of stoppage time. Knocked out. And a throw. Knocked out. And another throw. Just about 20 yards farther forward. Chested down in the air, bouncing, but neither Ponce or Baggerl able to get there. Sliding challenge. Good challenge from Rincon. A throw. Chested down by Chavaria. Gives it to Carlos. Over to Cardona. And he takes a shot, but it is off the mark. Out for a goal kick. First minute of stoppage time. We had a little over 4 minutes in the first half. Sense of urgency from Georgia Impact right now. Down by 2 in stoppage time. And they are struggling. They need to find some points, because at the end of the season, if they are in the bottom position, they will be relegated to Division 1. There's a foul by Suazo. Now, another good opportunity for Athletic late in this match. Center official pulling the 2-man wall back to the delegated 10 yards. Lifted into the box, headed away by Buford. Still fighting for it. Shot rolling cleared by Buford. Again, Alvarado loses it. Now here comes another forwarding attack from Buford. Chavaria. The captain slides it across again, and it's put away by number 6, Juan Cardona. And that is gonna do it, folks. We won't even get a chance to see the final. It ends Atletico Buford 5, Georgia Athletic 2. That'll conclude the beginning of our campaign here this afternoon. We'll be back at 7:30 for LSA Norcross Pro and FC Birmingham. That was a really good goal. Maybe we'll get a chance to see that goal one last time before we step away. Last goal of the match. Chavaria again all alone. Him and Delgado slides it across, square pass, and put away. Selfless act by the captain. We end up 5-2. Thank you so much for watching. For all of us here at ASMG TV Studios, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time right here on ASMG TV.
This has been a presentation of the UPSL. Any use of this broadcast without the written consent of the Atlantic Soccer Media Group is prohibited.